This is Pranshi Verma from APS Engineering College, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in the specialization Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. In today's session, I'm going to discuss with you AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate Practice Exams Question and Answer 2023. Exam code is SAAC03. So now, without wasting a moment, let us get started. First question is, a solution architect is designing a high-performance computing workload on Amazon EC2, that is Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. The EC2 instances need to communicate to each other frequently and require network performance with low latency and high throughput. In this scenario, which EC2 configuration meets these requirements? And according to me, the best answer is option A. Launch the EC2 instance in a cluster placement group in one availability zone. Because a cluster placement group in one availability zone is the best option for meeting these requirements of frequent communication between EC2 instance with low latency and high throughput. A cluster is nothing but it's a placement group is a logical grouping of instances within a single availability zones, and it enables high bandwidth, low latency, as well as communication between instances. While launching the instances in a cluster placement group, you ensure that they are placed close together in the same hardware, which minimizes the network distance between them and optimizes the network performance for HPC workloads. That's why here best choice is option A. Next question is, a company has a legacy application that processes data in two parts. The second part of the process takes longer than the first. So the company has decided to rewrite the application as two microservices running on Amazon ECS that can scale independently. How should a solution architect integrate the microservices? According to this question, more options are available here, but the best choice is option D. Because integration the two microservices using Amazon SQS, that is Simple Queue Service, decouples the communication between the two microservices, and it ensures better scalability, fault tolerance, as well as reliability. Let's understand in details. Just assume that microservices 1, which handles the first part of process, sends data to an Amazon SQS queue. This process is fast and doesn't require microservices to and be available on respond immediately. At the other hand, microservices 2 is responsible for the second part of the process, which takes longer, holds the Amazon SQS queue to retrieve messages and other data. So, as soon as microservices 2 is available and ready to process more data, it can retrieve the message from queue and it starts its process. By using Amazon SQS, microservices 1 can produce data as its own pace, and microservices 2 can consume data as its own pace. It's very, very important point in discussion. By using Amazon SQS, microservices 1 can produce data at its own pace, and microservice 2 can consume data at its own pace. This asynchronous communication enables the two microservices to scale independently. And if there is a sudden increase in the number of messages produced by microservices 1, they will be stored in the SQS queue until microservice 2 can process them and preventing the data loss or overwhelming microservices 2. That's why in this scenario, the best choice is option D. Next question. A solution architect is deploying a distributed database on multiple Amazon EC2 instances. The database stores all data on multiple instances, so it can withstand the loss of an instance. The database requires block storage with latency and throughput to support several million transactions per second per server. Which storage solution should the solution architect use in this case? Four options are available here, and the best choice is option B, that is Amazon EC2 Instance Store. Because Amazon EC2 Instance Store provides block level storage that is directly attached to the EC2 instance hosting your database. It offers high input output operations per second and low latency access, making it suitable choice for databases that require high throughput and low latency to support several million transactions per second per server. And it's best meet to our requirements given in the question. That's why the correct answer is option B, Amazon EC2 Instance Store. Let's move further. Question number 4. A company has application running on Amazon EC2 instance in a virtual private cloud. One of the application needs to call an Amazon S3 API to store and read objects. The company's security policies restrict any internet-bound traffic from the application. Which action will fulfill these requirements and maintain security? Four options are available here. The best suitable option here is S3 Gateway Endpoint. That is option B. An S3 Gateway Endpoint is a private network endpoint for Amazon S3 that enables you to access S3 resources without an internet gateway or NAT device. As well as this is the most secure way to access Amazon S3 from a virtual private cloud, and as it prevents all internet bound traffic. That's why your best choice is option B. Configure an S3 gateway endpoint. Let's move further. You are designing a highly available web application for a company that wants to ensure minimal downtime during system upgrades and maintenance. Which AWS service should you use to achieve this? Four options are available here, and here the best choice is option B, that is Amazon Relational Database Service Multiple Availability Zones. That is option B. Because Amazon RDS multi-AGs, that is multi-availability zones, provide high availability and automatic failover for your RDS database instance. When you enable multi-AGs for your RDS database, AWS automatically replicates the primary database to a standby instance in a different availability zones. In this event of a planned or unplanned outage, Amazon RDS will automatically fail over the standby instance, as well as it's reducing downtime and ensuring minimal interruption during system upgrades and maintenance. That's why your best choice is option B, Amazon RDS multi-AGs. All right, now let's wind up the session. See you in the next video in the part 2 of this video. And if you want to learn in detail, and so you can visit the site awsamazon.com certification certified solution architect associate. You can find all the documentation materials, exams related data on the particular site. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.